Dear students, last time we have discussed the integration by parts. In that we have studied the theorem, that is integration from u into v dx is equal to u into integration v dx minus integration into bracket derivative of u with respect to x into integration of v dx. And by LIATE rule we have to choose the first function and second function by that order which is LIATE order, and this is the rule to evaluate the integration where the function is given in the form of product. Now from your exercise there are some examples which are given, and we will study that all the examples by categorizing that all the examples in 5 types. So type number 1, that it is if the separate functions are given to you, means separate two functions are given to you, then that will be our type number 1. Now today we are going to discuss the type number 2, that is considering 1 as a function, means we have to consider a function 1 number 1 as another function. So this is the type number 2 that we are going to discuss now. So let us see now. Now see, in this type number 2, what are the examples? First is evaluate integration of log x dx. Now see here, only one function is given, that is log x. But if you want to evaluate this by using integration by parts, we required two functions, u into v. So another function that is not given to you, so we have to take log x into 1. We have to take the adjustment as log x into 1 dx. So you have to consider log x as one function and 1 number 1 as another function to evaluate this. Also we have to solve, or we have to prove some results. That is here mentioned that prove that integration from root of a square minus x square dx. Now here also single function is given, so we have to consider the another function as 1, and this is the standard rule, that is integration from root of a square minus x square dx is equal to x by 2 into root of a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse of x upon a plus c. You have to remember this rule for further integration also. This is a standard integration. Now second one is integration of root of x square plus a square dx. It is x by 2 root of x square plus a square plus a square upon 2 log of modulus of x plus root of x square plus a square plus integration constant, that is c. And third one, that is integration root of x square minus a square dx is equal to x by 2 into root of x square minus a square minus a square upon 2 log of modulus of x plus root of x square minus a square plus c. So all these are the three important rules, or you can say theorems, which we will prove by using integration by parts, in which you have to consider number 1 as another function. So in all these 4 cases we have to considering, we will evaluate the integration of that all 4 functions here by considering 1 as a function. So now let us see, we will solve some examples related to type number 2. Okay. Now see, to evaluate integration log x dx, now we will express this as log x into 1 dx. So here u is log x and v is 1, because by LIAT rule logarithmic function comes first. So log x is first, and what is 1? 1 is algebraic function. So log, here in this case u is equal to log x and v is equal to 1. Now evaluate the integration by using integration by parts rule. So log x as it is into integration of 1 dx minus integration into bracket by that rule d by dx of log x into integration of 1 dx. So this is the procedure to evaluate the integration. Now see here, integration of 1 is x, so we can write this x into log x minus integration. Now in this bracket there is a derivative of log x, that is 1 upon x, into integration of 1 is x, and we have to evaluate the integration of that total part, that is integration of 1 upon x into x. But we know that 1 upon x into x is 1. So what will be the next step? X into log x as it is, minus we have to evaluate the integration of 1 dx again. So that's why we get x into log x minus, now integration of 1 is x plus constant. So what is the integration of log x? As a standard function, if you want to remember, the integration of log x will be x into bracket log x minus 1. So you can remember this as a standard rule to evaluate the integration of log x, where by considering 1 as a new function or 1 as a function to get the integration by parts. Okay, so this is the procedure, or this is the type number 2, that is considering 1 as a function. Okay, now see the next result, that prove that integration from root of a square minus x square dx is equal to x by 2 into root of a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse of x upon a plus c. Now to evaluate this integration, first of all we will consider the integration I is equal to integration root of a square minus x square dx. Now we have to use the integration by parts rule. So for that we have to consider 1 as another function. So we will write root of a square minus x square into 1 dx. So here in this case also u is equal to root of a square minus x square, and we have to consider v as 1. Now here both the functions, means root of a square minus x square and v is equal to 1, both are algebraic functions, but we have to keep 1 as a second function, because in that rule we have to evaluate the integration of the second function. So it will be convenient for you to take the 1 as a second function here. Okay, so that's why I have keep the order as root of a square minus x square into 1 dx, where u is root of a square minus x square and v is equal to 1. Now just you apply the rule here. So first function, that is root of a square minus x square as it is, into integration of 1 dx minus integration into bracket. Now we have to take the derivative of root of a square minus x square into integration of 1 dx. Okay, see here carefully, just by applying the rule. Now what will be the next step? Here integration of 1 is x, so we can write the term as x into root of a square minus x square minus integration. Now in this bracket, in this square bracket, what is the derivative of root of a square minus x square? We know that derivative of root x, derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. So by that rule I will write here the derivative of root of a square minus x square. By chain rule it will be 1 upon 2 into root of a square minus x square into d by dx of a square minus x square by chain rule, into derivative of integration of 1 is x. So first of all see the derivative of root of a square minus x square carefully. Okay, then next step, x into root of a square minus x square as it is minus integration. Now in this bracket what will you get? Here derivative of a square minus x square, derivative of a square is 0 because it is constant. Minus derivative of x square is minus 2x. Okay, upon this is 2 into root of a square minus x square into this is x. See all the steps carefully here. Now what will you get? Next step, you will get x into root of a square minus x square minus integration. Here 2 and 2 will get cancelled and just you will get minus x square upon root of a square minus x square, and we have to evaluate the integration of this term. Now while integrating the term, that is here x square upon root of a square minus x square, whenever the degree of the numerator and degree of the denominator is same, see here the degree means index of x, maximum index of x is 2 here. So degree of the numerator is 2 as well as degree of the denominator is also 2. So in this case, you remember always that whenever the degree of the numerator is same as degree of the denominator, then we have to follow the method that we have to express the numerator in terms of denominator. Always remember. Now here we require minus x square also. Do not write minus plus here because the denominator contains the term a square minus x square. So you have to adjust a square here, but we require minus x square also. So here you have to understand that, or we have to keep that minus x square as it is, because by practice always we will write here minus plus, but do not write here because I will adjust the numerator, means to express the numerator in terms of denominator we require minus x square as it is here. So how will you express the numerator in terms of denominator here? I will write a square, minus x square is originally there, and that's why we have to subtract a square also. So this is the procedure where we have expressed the numerator in terms of denominator, and denominator here it is as it is. Okay, so this is the very important step. You keep minus x square as it is and just you add a square there and also subtract a square. Do not write minus plus here, okay, because it is we require minus x square as it is. So next step, x into root of x square, a square minus x square as it is, minus. Now separating the denominator, see if you separate the denominator, then what will you get? Here you will get the integration of root of a square minus x square dx. See, a square minus x square upon root of a square minus x square, that will be root of a square minus x square dx. Then minus integration of a square upon root of a square minus x square dx, separating the denominator, also separating the integration. Okay, we get this step. See this carefully. Now what happens to the next step? We get x as it is into root of a square minus x square minus, in curly bracket, now this is the integration of root of a square minus x square dx. Now this is minus, a square is constant, you can take the outside of the integration into bracket, into integration 1 upon root of a square minus x square dx. Okay, curly bracket is completed. Now next step, now solve the curly bracket first. So it will be x into root of a square minus x square minus integration of root of a square minus x square dx minus plus a square into integration of 1 upon root of a square minus x square dx. Now if you observe this step carefully, then there is a integration of root of a square minus x square dx again. Here we get this same integration that we are going to evaluate. So we can replace this integration by I. So keep x into root of a square minus x square as it is, minus this can be expressed as I, because same integration we have got here, plus now this is a square as it is. Now what is the integration of 1 upon root of a square minus x square? By using the rule we get it is sine inverse of x upon a plus constant. Okay, this is the rule. We know the rule for integration of 1 upon root of a square minus x square dx, that is sine inverse of x upon a. Okay, now what about this minus I? You transfer this minus I to the left hand side. Left hand side contains I here. Okay, so now I plus I, you will get 2I is equal to x into root of a square minus x square plus a square into sine inverse of x upon a, plus here we have to consider the constant as c dash here also. Okay, for further adjustment. Now to get the answer of I, we have to divide by 2 both sides by 2. So that's why you will get x by 2 here into integration of root of a square minus x square, plus here you will get a square upon 2 into sine inverse of x upon a, plus here it will be c dash upon 2, and hence you will get the integration of the given function as x upon 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse of x upon a, and in place of c dash upon 2 you can write c. So this is the answer, or you can say proof of that result. So we can write hence proof. So what is the main part here? When the another function is not given to you, then you have to consider the one as another function. So see here the procedure. So if you consider the one as another function, you can prove this result also. Okay, so this is very important result. Remaining two are also important, so try to solve as a homework, and all these are very important results in which we have to consider one as another function. So this is the type number 2. Okay, see this carefully, all the steps which we have discussed today. Okay, so we get the answer, that is x upon 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse of x upon a plus c. Okay, thank you.